Hello, business owners. Nick Carlson here. I've got a tip for you about how you might be able to expand your visibility on the search engine results in Google for whatever it is your service or products are. So I just picked here a random thing, plumber in Montgomery, Alabama. Now I went with a different location. I didn't want it to look like I was picking on anybody here in New Jersey, so I picked Alabama. So if you look at that and you get this is your Google result page. Probably looks familiar to you. What this area here is, these are all the paid ads. And so these plumbers are paying probably hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month to get these ads to pop up here. We're not talking about that right now. The second part here is the map listings. And this is what we are going to talk about. The map listings are extremely critical. And with some proper optimization, you can probably get some good visibility here, which is going to be right on the front page with no investment, for no money, for free. But you have to know how to do it. So that's the map listing. And then finally, this is what's called the organic listings. And so if you do any search engine optimization or one of the 20 phone calls you probably receive a day from people offering SEO services, this is where they're going to get you to show up, but that costs money. So let's talk about maps and how to get more visible in maps. Right now, if we, again, plumber, Montgomery, Alabama, here's the top three. Here is number one, Cole Plumbing. Why are they number one? So let's try to tear that apart and see if we can figure out why they're number one. So let me click on that. What that's going to do now, that's going to take us to an actual map. This is of Montgomery, and here are our friends at Cole Plumbing right here, along with their competitors, and it shows you where they're located. And we see that here on the list, Cole is number one. Let's click on that. When you click on that, you get this little panel that pops up. And this is nice. You've got some reviews on them, so you can check them out and see what other people say about them. Their address is here, phone number, and if this was on a mobile device, you'd be able to just tap that with your finger and it would dial their phone number. You've got their hours, so you can see if they're open, and they put some nice pictures on here. So that's all pretty darn helpful. This looks like this is a legitimate business that's open for business. Of course, you're going to have to read the reviews and see if you are comfortable with that. But aside from that, it looks like these guys are out there, they're working, and they're for real. Let's contrast that to someone else. I'll go down here. This is M&C Plumbing. They're in the number 13 position. If you look here, there is an address, there's a phone number, but there's no business hours, there's no website link, there's no reviews, and also Google is even asking, do you own this business? So the question there is Google doesn't even know this is for 100% that this is who we're talking about. So this is not claimed, and we can talk about that in a little bit, but that's the main difference. If I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, I don't even know if these guys are in business or not. So let's go back to Cole and see what they did. What they've done is they have claimed their Google Plus page. And Google Plus was a social network that Google launched a few years ago because they wanted to compete with Facebook, Twitter, etc. And Google Plus, super powerful. It's a great network, but it didn't catch on quite like these other ones did. However, Google Plus is unbelievably important for a small business person. So let's go to Cole Plumbing's Google Plus page, and here it is. You see what they've done. They've embraced it, and they've done a good job here. They put some photos on it. There's a photo of the team. Google likes that. So here's the staff, his address, phone number. Here's a link to their website, which is good. And also very, very important is the category. So here they've claimed plumber. They've identified themselves as a plumber, and also they've got their hours on there. So that's all super helpful, and you're not leaving it up to Google to figure out what line of work you're in. So let's say, for example, your company name was Cole Mechanical, which some plumbing and AC companies go by. Google may not know that you do plumbing, or they may not know that you do heating and air conditioning. So filling this out and putting the proper category in there is unbelievably helpful. And also, so they've done some things here. First of all, they put a bunch of photos on the page, which is good. Like I said, Google likes that and has obviously rewarded them because They're number one in the maps listing in Montgomery. And another thing they did, they actually created some videos. And strategically created video, even if you do it on your mobile phone, your iPhone, your Android phone, put it up on YouTube under your company name and link it back to this Google Plus page, is a pretty smart thing to do because Google owns YouTube and Google rewards other Google properties such as YouTube. So they've got some videos that's real smart there, and they have a bunch of posts. And the posts here, here's one on choose the right water heater, and here's another one on soak your shower head in vinegar to remove the buildup. So they've got some helpful posts here, and that is all good. So how would you find your Google Plus page? Let's go back. What you would do, first thing you would do is you're going to go to this the Google Maps website, and that is maps.google.com. So let's go there, maps.google.com, and you'll get a little search bar here. Now I'm going to enter that company that we found that did not have their Google Plus page, M&C Plumbing in Montgomery, Alabama. Like I said, I don't want to pick on anyone local. And you see we have, it looks pretty blank here. If you look at that, it says claim this business. So that's what you want to do if your site has not been claimed, your business is not claimed on Google. Click there, and that will take you to their verification process. So they want to know that you're a legitimate business, and the way they do that is they will send you a postcard. So right here, here's the address. Now I'm not going to do this because I don't want to mess anything up for M&C Plumbing. But what you would do is you'd click this little box here that says I am authorized to manage this business. You'd click continue, and then Google will ask you to confirm the address, and they'll send you a postcard with a little 4-digit code on there. So once you get that postcard in about a week or two, then you would come back to this page and you'd enter the code in there, and that will give you access to your Google Plus page where you can go in there and upload pictures. And the more the attention you pay to this Google Plus page here, the more Google will reward you on the Maps page. So if we go back to that plumber in Montgomery, Alabama, the more they will reward you here. And this, like I said, this doesn't really cost money. There's not a lot of SEO you do here. And there kind of is if you fill out the Google Plus page, but very important. And the nice thing is a lot of your competitors don't do it, and it doesn't really cost any money. So anyway, that's a tip for today. If you get that and you get the postcard back and have any questions about how to do it, give me a call, or you can hit me back on Facebook here, private message, or even send me an email at nick@ncarlson.biz. All right, thanks very much, and good luck.